Yet you were a lion until Jehovah locked eyes with you. And now you're a coward. You are a coward. You were coming at me like a lion. Jehovah locked eyes. You tried to knife me in the back with a magical dagger. And the whole world around me was rocked. So all I had to do was be on my toes and turn around and caught you. On the way of doing it, you would have actually sprung the attack if you didn't know I wasn't going to counter it right away because I was expecting it. Having slipped, you didn't turn my back. You know, I didn't slip. I turned my back on you because I was in the jail cell. There wasn't any ways to look. And you come in rolling like all the CEOs is with you, but won't betray you like Christ was betrayed. It's like, dang, Judas, if they wouldn't even betray the devil and you betray Christ, it's like, dang. But now I'm like, also, hey, I've identified coward Satan, the devil. Come on. If you know me seriously, don't run this trip. Even if it's not true, we should, in your head, you should understand that this is something that is true. So how do I convey that fact to you? If you were me trying to teach it and I were you and I had to learn, how would I convey the fact that I want the will of the Father to be done? And at times I was lost ages ago, and I'm like, I still want to do it. Because he tried to knife me in the back with a magical dagger. But we have to write contracts of blood and have it signed by him in blood to return the time of soul. Or otherwise, basically, post-resurrection, I'm going to have to handle it. Or somebody's going to have to handle it. And I'm looking at it like it's going to be the loss of my flesh going into it, second resurrection. But I'm like, my flesh is gone already. The way I'm looking at it, like, there's going to be an end. So I'm just going to end you, the devil, and do it for all of creation. Like, to all those of you, let's have respect for anybody who isn't an enemy. Like, respect all allies, but, you know, put it, destroy the enemy day. Make a temple, the temple of the destruction of the devil. And just put my knowledge in it. I'll give you enough knowledge. I'm like, even if we lose this fight, like, yeah, it was a great loss, the greatest loss ever. Lost the ability to save a time or so. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm calling for cooperation. Well, how could I be so careless? Because I'm at war and I got to deal with idiots without violence. And I'm like Benjamin Franklin and Andrew Jackson. Basically, I'm not going to change. The law's going to change. I'm allowed to be a righteous, violent saint. I am allowed to be a violent angel too. I'm allowed to be perfect. And you said you're going to destroy Israel within 25 years. There's a sign, a tip of the iceberg, folks. If you don't believe it, it really is true. Could you imagine me showing you the bottom? Because I can show it to you. With evidence and investigations, we're talking about the devil, his angels, and there might be that which the Lord hates, a false witness. But if there isn't, 3 people have established the matter out of the testimony of their own mouth. The people were not that basically how I summarize it, and you can take my advice. It should have been summarized how I summarized it. So I summarized it this way. They boasted that their hearts desired to murder Christ by saying, Jesus is doomed in a day. And something about Jesus, something about God. I'm the one that said something about Jesus, something about God. After saying Jesus is doomed in a day, I'm like, wow. They are employed to feed and protect convicted pedophiles and murderers. So I'll nominate second nomination. Deliver them up for torture and crucify them. Come on, all of them. You torture and crucify Christ, give me what I want.